For In the News TV Daily, we have exclusive proof that Tekashi 6ix9ine was a Crip before going to the 9 Treys. We have a video in which 6ix9ine recorded where Shotty and company actually ran down on J Prince's artist and took all of their stuff in the middle of NYC. Plus, we have exclusive footage of 6ix9ine after his crew ran away from Casanova 2 times crew at the Barclays Center. It was during the Adrien Broner boxing match. Plus more about the court proceedings that happened today, and someone that was a part of the NYPD switched sides to work with the 9 Treys. We have all of that information, all the videos in here. So let's get into the news. Now make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe with the bells on. That way when I post, sometimes I post 9 o'clock at night, sometimes I post 1 o'clock at night. So with the bell notifications on, once I post, it comes straight to your phone. Now let's get into the news.
I'm in the news with it.
Now Cardi B had no words when she was asked about a fan when she was standing taking pictures and signing autographs in New York. Now while at the mall, she was asked her thoughts about Tekashi 6ix9ine on him giving a testimony and actually telling on Cardi B herself, which led her to just shrugging her shoulders. She smirked and shrugged her shoulders. Now roll it.
A snitch? Is he a rat?
Now this is great to see that Cardi B is actually growing up, because if you guys know anything about Cardi B, she has a lot to say. And now she definitely has a lot to say when she's involved and someone's talking about her, but it's great to see her just shrug her shoulders and move on. She's protecting the bag and it makes perfect sense. Now another rapper that didn't bite his tongue was The Game. Now on Wednesday today, the rapper by the name of Game was asked how he felt about Tekashi 6ix9ine going against the 9 Trey members of Harv and Nuke. Now according to The Game, he actually feels sorry for Tekashi 6ix9ine. So it's not just me feeling sorry for the rapper, it's The Game as well. Now he said this, he said, "I feel sorry for the kid. I feel sad for a lot of kids that get into this life not knowing what they're doing. They're clinging to something that they're not, and that's how it turned out." So at this point, it seems like he has to do what he has to do to save himself, but snitching is not the way. This is what The Game said. Now another rapper, and the last rapper I'm talking about, is The Baby. Now The Baby is actually on a promo run for his new album, which is entitled Kirk, which drops this Friday. Now he sat down with Big Boy's Neighborhood and they revealed that he would definitely do a song with 6ix9ine before the actual snitching took place. Now when Big Boy questioned if he would really do the song with the Brooklyn rapper, The Baby replied and says that he knows how to play the game, and he also added that it's all about his business. Now The Baby said the only stipulation that he wouldn't do, or a rule that he wouldn't do with Tekashi before, was that if Tekashi actually dissed or had some beef with someone on that track. But now that Tekashi is testifying and snitching on people, they asked The Baby would they do a song when he's released in 2020, and The Baby said, "Nah, I'm not doing that song with him." So it's great to see that people are standing up against the no snitching movement. It's a lot of real solid dudes, or a lot of females like Cardi B, The Baby, Snoop Dogg, Meek Mill. A lot of people are standing against the snitching, and I really haven't even heard any rappers come out solidified or established in the rap community saying that they actually agree with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now it might be some people in the background, you know, amongst their crew or amongst themselves saying that, "Hey, I feel 6ix9ine," but it looks like everybody in the public that's in the rap industry is not agreeing with it. It's no snitches at all. Now since 6ix9ine is telling on everyone, we have found out the rapper actually used to be a Crip before joining the 9 Treys. Now for some reason you would think the 9 Treys would run a credit report or a check report or a background check on this guy, but it seems like 6ix9ine was bringing in so much money that they didn't care about him being a part of another gang. Check this picture out. Today in the court, we reported that Reginald Dollison was on the stand, who looked over the phone records in connection to the allegations of the people Harv and Nuke that are on trial for 6ix9ine, basically saying they were part of the 9 Treys responsible for the taking of 6ix9ine around that July morning. Now the attorneys actually sat down and wanted to talk to him. They asked him about the phone carriers, and the rep admits that AT&T is the only provider that keeps records for every cell phone tower that connects during the call. Now during the cross-examine, the cell phone investigator states that Harv's cell phone was moved from New Jersey to Brooklyn around that same day or the night before. From 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. he made 27 calls, 1 text message, and 92 data transmissions. During the cross-examination, they asked Donaldson, the phone investigator, how long does the phone provider actually keep cell phone records? And he states that Verizon takes 1 year of the information, while Sprint takes 18 months, and T-Mobile takes 2 years. And then the lone AT&T actually keeps all the records from 2018 to the current time. Now, after that, eventually the case is over. It seems like they got all the information, they got all the testimonies against these two people. At first, they were going to bring one additional witness to the stand, but now the judge, Elmira, says that he has to think about the case over lunch around 2:15 p.m., but both lawyers said their clients will not testify. Now, with Mac, the count 7 against Nuke, against Mac, and they were saying that that charge was the use of a strap and him being a part of the ring of the 9 Treys. Now, at first, they had another witness that was going to come forth to the grand jury, but this was reversed, and they are saying that they're going to give this person immunity and they don't have to take the stand for defense. Now, Nuke Mac, the lawyer, rests his case and puts no contest, while the lawyer for Harv says that that date, July 21st, when the incident actually happened with 6ix9ine, he was saying that his defendant or his client wasn't even to be able to pull up on 6ix9ine because his car was a Nissan and it had a front end bumper damage. So they're saying that he wasn't at the scene. It would be impossible because he had a rental car and the rental car wasn't the car that actually pulled up on 6ix9ine. That's what he's saying. So now another person on this case is a person that's a really key player. I think he's a better player or more important player than 6ix9ine. His name by the name of CEO Christian Cruz. Now, according to the report, CEO Cruz has been working with the Fed since 2013. Now, so according to the paperwork in the court document, CEO Chris used to supply the 9 Treys with H and used that H, or he actually got the H from China. He got it shipped in during the package. They have a lot of paperwork and they have a lot of physical stuff that shows to be true. Now, back in 2013, he was locked up, and then he started to talk to the feds, and he's been helping the feds ever since. Now, in return, he didn't have to do any time, and he would just have to testify against the 9 Treys. Now, in return, they built a force to take down the 9 Treys. Now, Cruz did indeed testify that he joined the 9 Treys in 2015 and worked his way all the way up to a 5-star general. He had a close relationship with Mel Matrix. Now, as you guys can see, him and Mel Matrix actually had conversations on the phone that were tapped. Now it makes sense why Mel Matrix's phone was so clear and other people's phone wasn't clear, because obviously Cruz got a close relationship to him, maybe planted something or just initially got his phone tapped altogether. Now, he estimated, this guy Cruz, he estimated that he made around 2 to 3 million selling H. Now, Cruz testified that the former lieutenant, her name is Erica Robinson, helped them distribute the work. Now, Robinson was dating a friend of Cruz and was assigned to a housing project in Brooklyn that covered 22 projects in Bed-Stuy. 6ix9ine had confirmed that the 9 Treys hung out in a clubhouse where they filmed the music video Gummo, and that's kind of the area where a lot of activity and the selling went. Not all of this information is coming out. We have exclusive footage of 9 Trey, including Shotty, actually running down on a J Prince artist. Now, at first they did have the pictures, but now we have the video. In this video, you can see they actually take 2 items from the people. Now, because this video was actually released, or before this video was actually released, the CEO of Rap A Lot Records, J Prince Sr., said that that would not happen and people are making up things. But this is the exact reason that 6ix9ine actually recorded the video and posted it on his social media, or not even posted it on social media, but sent it out to people behind the scenes. So we don't know who's telling the truth. Is 6ix9ine just making that footage, or is J Prince Sr. trying to make a good look for his, his damaged goods or whatever happened to those kids? Now, speaking of recording, 6ix9ine did actually record another incident where the 9 Treys actually ran into Casanova's 2 times crew during an Adrien Broner boxing match. Now, this was at the Barclays Center. Now, according to 6ix9ine, the crew was walking towards AB's locker room, and then Casanova's squad came approaching the 9 Treys. Of course, Casanova's squad was outnumbered, or actually outnumbered 6ix9ine's crew. That's when one of the members from the 9 Trey crew actually pulled out a grip and led off in the Barclays Center, which is a no. Everything was caught on tape. Now, after the event, 6ix9ine went on live to record the after effects. He claims that Casanova and his crew started to run, and he posted this video, and he's just giving a nightcap or just a recap of what happened between the 2 crews, and he was just definitely making fun of Casanova 2 times and how they were supposed to be so rough and tough, but they were running after someone actually let off their strap. And I don't blame them. If you hear a sound, you're gonna run. Now roll it. Now, if you actually think about it, 6ix9ine, like I said, he was definitely the puppet. He had the most followers, so it made sense for him to go on his social media and make fun of the situation. Of course, the whole situation was on camera, so it's not like he was making the situation worse, because Barkley had cameras left, right, up, down, camera 1, camera 2, so they caught the whole situation on camera. Let me know this, guys. Now, the final verdict will be tomorrow between the Harv and Nuke situation. Now, with the verdict, it comes where they'll let 6ix9ine know if his actual testimony and all the evidence he provided to the courtroom will actually get him a shorter sentence from that 50 or that 42 years. So definitely be in tune for this video. It's going to be a great video. I'm going to be very detailed. I'm going to tell you exactly what is said and exactly how long, or exactly what they find them guilty on and what they find them not guilty on. It really depends on what they catch him on to decide how long 6ix9ine is probably going to do, if he's going to get out early or if he's going to get the max or if he's going to get medium. I'll let you guys know Friday, tomorrow, Eastern time. So I want all of you guys to load up, but make sure you like the video on the way out and make sure you subscribe with the bell notifications on so we can find out exactly what happened.